coming back to the hard facts, when you use this technology, you create a resonating effect, the body takes over this and keeps on literally giving you a therapy from inside out for the next 4 to 6 hours without doing anything. This is resonance. This is very, very powerful. This is energy medicine. And there is nothing on this planet which can give you this, except this technology. This is, by the way, a dark field microscopy of red blood cells. Red blood cells are responsible for carrying oxygen. What you see here, this is the so-called rouleau effect. This is when the red blood cells, they lose membrane potential and they literally start sticking together. So they lose their ability to absorb oxygen and carry it through our entire system. If you do an 8 minutes application on the IMRS or the ONDU1, your red blood cells will look like this. The membrane potential increases, they start repelling, their surface becomes bigger to absorb oxygen, your entire oxygen delivery in your entire system will be improved right away. For all the sports people, this by the way is a white blood cell here, you see here. For all the sports people in the audience, this is the perfect natural doping. Yeah, because what you do is you just increase the performance of your red blood cells without doing anything wrong. Pretty cool stuff, you know? And you can observe this effect. I can do it with everybody of you. You will see it right away after 8 minutes. You know? I know we get slowly but surely into the real theta waves here in the room. I figured that out. But you know, I flew 12,000 kilometers, so I think I have the right to talk for 90 minutes. Now we are almost done, okay?
It's not nighttime.
Pardon?
No.
Yeah. We always try to figure out how we can measure the immediate effect of our PEMF devices. And the problem in energy medicine is that if you do something energetically on the body, the classical medical field does not provide the measuring devices to measure this, because they just don't have it. It's not that they cannot do it, but they just don't have these devices. And I'm not sure if you ever heard about Kirlian photography. Somebody heard about this? Yeah, okay, good. So, it sounds a little bit woo-hoo and esoteric or whatever. No, it's not, you know. Actually, what Kirlian photography does, it measures the biophotons. And it's pretty physical. But the problem is it's quantum physics, so people who are basically educated with Newton's physics, which are 100% of the society, or 99.9, they don't know, they don't understand this. But people out of quantum physics, they understand it. What this measuring device does, you put 10 fingers inside a camera, the camera makes a picture of your finger, and the camera is so specific it can measure the biophotons. And because it's the 10 fingers, it reflects on the meridians of traditional Chinese medicine, and then it creates an algorithm and produces a picture. This is actually a picture of your energetic field around your body.
Aura.
Yeah, it's called the aura, but it's pretty physical. It's just, you know, it looks like the aura, but it's actually a picture of your energetic balance inside your body, you know? So we did a random measuring. In this case, this was done in Singapore with a female in the age of mid-40s, and she felt low energy. She felt she was pretty tired and stressed. So we made a measuring before with this device. It's a GDV camera. It's a camera. It's developed by a guy. His name is Professor Korotkov from Russia, St. Petersburg. Pretty interesting stuff. And you know, this device is connected to a software and gives some algorithms, some results. So in this case, it gives you energy of 28 joules. The balance is 79% of the entire body energy. And then we put this lady 15 minutes on one of our whole body mats with a pretty high intensity, for a full body mat, but we wanted to see if we can create an immediate effect. We did this for 15 minutes, and then we were waiting 10 minutes because we were looking a little bit on the resonating effect so that the body takes it over, and then we did the same measuring again. And then you can see that her entire energy level increased by more than 60%. And her entire energy field was closed. So there was not one weak spot anymore after one application. You know? By the way, I was talking to Paul today about this technology. He said, I want to get one. So maybe you have the chance to do this measuring, because I referred it to him because it seems like it's pretty reproducible. So it should be a good way to see the evidence of the system right away. So you also can see, this is for the people, they also give you a little bit of an idea how the chakras are aligned. So actually this was the alignment of the chakra before the IMRS application for 15 minutes, and this was after, you know. So we went from 92 to 94% in one application, 8 minutes, right away. And then there is another graph which shows the optimum energy potential, all meridians included, before and after, left side of the body, right side of the body. And this was, you can see here the peaks, this was the meridians, the energy of the meridians before the application, left side, right side, and this was after. And you can see that most of the peaks were already going towards the optimum in the middle. Not all of them, but most of them, in one application. So you can probably imagine, if you do this on a consistent basis, how your entire energy level within your body will align and will go in balance. And this is the basis for optimal health. Because if your body works energetically on a high level, there is no reason to freak out in any direction. And this is the cool of it, the cool part of it. So this is more or less basic knowledge about PEMF. I hope you enjoyed this little journey, and I hope I could give you a little bit of an idea what this technology does. You probably figured out I didn't even talk about this system, and I don't have to, technically, because everybody can use this system in 5 minutes.